can chat about
Sorry,
what
I should
we're
be able
doing moving forward.
to realise it, isn't it?
Sounds good.
Do you want to roll with it, Matt? Do you want to sing out?
Okay, cool. What was that? Okay, let's go on. Cool. So one previous minute, I suppose. Everyone was fine with the one before. Two, we're just basically a standing item of using the forum as opposed to emails, except obviously.
So did that make sense, Sonia, to so communication moving forward? Yep.
The forums got lost in my email feed, so I never actually really got a notification to go there, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like I never
right, yeah.
If someone put something new in it, or so that's why you probably haven't seen me around, because I guess I just didn't know what was going on in the background.
Yeah, that's all right.
Now that I actually know, I've made it a daily thing that I'm actually checking and seeing if anyone said anything or So
we just thought that it was easier to keep a track of all the conversation if it was in the forum as opposed to rolling emails. So so if you're okay with that,
I agree.
Cool, awesome, good stuff.
All right, obviously 2.2, we were talking about meeting every Friday at 7:30 ACDT, which is 7:30 Adelaide time at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm assuming by meeting tonight that we're not meeting tomorrow night. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Cool. Okay, awesome. And then next week, we talked about doing the Thursday night as well instead of the Friday night, if that still works for everyone.
Yeah, I just have to update the schedule, but it works for me.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no
problem. Okay, cool. So same time next Thursday?
Yeah, okay, sweet.
Cool. All right, good stuff.
Scott there?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm here.
Sorry, I've got you on my phone, so my screen is like separated, Scott.
Oh.
On a different page. Okay, what's next?
The free decision making, the majority rules, contributions, general standing note about encouraged to participate in group discussions. 4.2, I'll do the conclusion. I'm writing about that. It was about the what's it called? The final PowerPoint presentation. I was going to do the conclusion apparently. Yep. 5, delegation of roles, chair, Amanda.
Yeah.
We threw you into that. I was going to do minutes. Victoria was going to be the compiler.
No, I have caught up on that already, so that's all good. Yeah, I'm happy to be proofreader because I noticed that somewhere there was proofreader being thrown around.
Yeah, we just thought they only gave us 4 examples of roles, and because there's 5 of us, we thought maybe a proofreader could be another option. Are you happy with that role? Otherwise, I'm happy to trade with you.
Yeah, no, more than happy. I'm
cool.
pretty good at that anyway. So
okay, cool. It's not a strength for a few of us, so that's good. Good to hear. Good.
Yeah, all good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. All good. Where does that leave us? In terms of the PowerPoint presentation, I tried following the previous video about it, but I kind of got a little bit lost in terms of how we're structuring it and who's doing what at this stage. Just so I know what I need to kind of throw in there.
Yeah, we can discuss that. That's fine. Was there anything else on the minutes before we jump into that? Matt, was that it? Anything that's worth discussing anyway that we haven't?
There was, we might do the topics, assessment topics first.
Oh yeah, sure. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So we've sort of spoken previously about what we were going to do. So Amanda was going to do 1 and 4. So if you bring up the
Yeah.
criteria, bring that up before I talk about this, so it actually makes sense. Sorry, give you a minute, a second, whatever.
So I've got it here actually. So it's Amanda's doing 1 and 4, Victoria's doing 2 and 5. Scott's doing, actually I've got question mark and number 9.
Yeah, sorry, I just threw up the last week's one. I didn't realise I didn't put it up, sorry.
Yeah, so I've got the previous meetings up as well.
I'm doing 1 now.
Yeah.
1 and 9.
Okay, 1 and 9.
Yep.
And then, yeah, you Matt are doing 2 and 11 still?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and then to confirm, I'm doing 1 and 3.
Okay, beautiful. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that in 1. So it was 1 and 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. There's some questions. There, at least other business, I suppose. Probably, yeah, let's jump to the agenda.
Okay, awesome. So maybe just before we get into the assessment stuff, I thought it was probably good to confirm that everyone was able to attend that teacher drop-in session. So correct me if I'm wrong because I've been trying to catch up, but we're talking about Monday night, and it worked out to be 8 o'clock Sydney time or something.
Yeah, 7:30 Adelaide time. So
Okay,
yeah.
awesome. So that works for everyone. That's all good.
That's
Fabulous.
Monday at 8:30 for us, Amanda.
Oh, is it? Okay, beautiful.
Is
Cool.
it?
No,
so
it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes different.
I thought it was 8 p.m.
Yeah.
On Monday. Is Monday coming?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. That's good for me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. I think it will be good if all of us can make it. From what I could see on the different posts and things, it looks like a few teams can only send 1 or 2 people. So I thought it was really cool that we could maybe all go. That's good. It'll look like we're pretty united, I think, which is good. All right, so sharing where we're up to with assessments. So how is everyone tracking with parts A and B? Where are you guys all up to?
Yeah, so basically my draft is completed with part A. Part B is the next part that I need to get onto. And I haven't really done anything on part C because obviously I wanted to wait until I talk to you guys. So yeah, so all this week rest of this week, next week can dedicate to that and hopefully get something to you guys ASAP.
Cool, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm finished part A, and I've done half of part B. Waiting for C.
All right, awesome.
I'm almost finished part A, just fixing up my references and stuff, and then I'll get started on part B probably.
Awesome. Matt?
Yeah, I haven't looked at it. Oh, I have looked at it, but unusual fortnight, the last fortnight. So, yeah, I'm planning on doing it the next couple of days. So you'll apologise. I'm going against the, what we agreed upon, but I'll have it up this weekend.
That's all right, all good. So I've done A and B, already done, submitted. So the next thing that I wanted to start working on was C. So as discussed in the previous meeting, I was happy to kind of start putting the PowerPoint together, but we just needed to confirm which format we were going with. So I don't know if you all saw, I asked the question in regards to the exemplars and that they didn't really satisfy the requirement to present a bid as such. So I suggested maybe going with a format of an introduction and then going over those project deliverables, so cost, time, quality, and then a conclusion. Did you all see Shokari's response? What did you think?
Yep.
Yes. I'm still left a little bit confused, to be honest.
Okay, all right. Have you seen the exemplar PowerPoint slides?
No, they didn't work for me. So
Okay, yeah. They didn't work for me either. Scott figured it out. He's really clever. And he showed us at the last meeting.
Okay. All good.
Oh, that was the file type wasn't specified.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
deleted the PPTX or something off the end of it.
Right. Okay.
So like computer wouldn't know like at all what file it is, what to open it with. So if you add .pptx on the end, it should work.
Okay. All good. I'll add that and I'll have a quick look over. Yeah. But yeah, no.
So if you have a look at the exemplars, essentially what they are is a PowerPoint slide that just has cut and paste text from the reports, from what I think. And the narration is that they just essentially just read every single word that's on the slides. So we had a conversation last week that it didn't really fit the bill in terms of presenting it or putting a bid forward to win a client's business, essentially.
Yeah.
So that's why we asked the question, is there a better way to format the PowerPoint slide rather than just cut and paste the report content? So Shokari's reply basically said, yeah, he's happy to, he kind of said that was an interesting way to present the PowerPoint slide, and just to be careful of the time, that we didn't go too far over time. So I didn't know if you guys wanted to stick with the exemplar ones, knowing that they don't really fit that whole bid thing, or whether you want to try and be a little bit different and a little bit unique and present it differently. Do you guys have a preference?
I like the way that we were going to structure it. I think it'll be more individual from everybody else.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Just a question, how are we incorporating what we've learned in Part A into that component? Because from my understanding, were we meant to include parts of that into that presentation, or?
Yes, yeah.
So what Amanda?
So you want to do cost, time and quality. How are we, like, what's the vision to kind of input that information in?
So I put together, what I was planning on doing tonight was to put together a PowerPoint slide to show you guys tomorrow. Obviously with the meeting being forward, feeling a bit rushed, I put something together. So I'd like to show you maybe and just see how you guys feel about it. It's not presented as I would usually like, but I'll show you and we'll see what you guys think.
Even if we can just format like a template and that, like, with titles of what needs to go where, and then kind of.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I've done. So can you guys see my desktop?
Yep.
Sorry for the mess everywhere.
Perfect.
Cool, awesome. So this is hit here. So again, super plain. I'll add more images and make it prettier, but this is what I've got so far. So can you guys see okay before I go?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the whole screen for me.
Oh, awesome, cool. All right, so I thought maybe, and this is obviously not set in stone, it's literally taken me half an hour to put together, so don't feel obligated. We can cut, change, go back to the other format, whatever. But this was kind of the vision I was thinking if we did go that unique path. So essentially we'd start off with a bit of an introduction. So I wonder if it will let me. So on behalf of MGB Developments, this is our project proposal. So introduction, thanks for allowing MGB Developments to put forward a bid for your upcoming service station construction project. MGB are the industry leaders in service station construction with over 30 years experience and a proven track record of delivering projects on time, on budget and with high quality finishes. And that's, I thought maybe that kind of ticks the bid side of things. And then if we go into this project, so say we have a comparative project that we've worked on in 2018 and we'd like to run through that project with you to show you the caliber of scale of projects that we can, that we're experienced in producing. So the project details, which is our project. So the Caltech service station knockdown rebuild located in St Ives. This project the scope for this project was to knock down some existing structures and then rebuild a new retail store, fuel station, and car wash.
Yeah.
The project cost was $3 million and the duration was 20 weeks. So we're kind of starting to tick off a few of those project deliverables. The site was unique in the sense that it was the first of the Caltex brand to incorporate the Foodery and the Guzman Y Gomez offerings.
Was it a PNC or did you do full design first and then build?
Sorry?
Was it design and construct or did they design first and you guys came and built?
We just construct, yeah. So Caltex have their own team of designers that do all of that for them. Not every Caltex, but most of them are franchises. So that's the way that Caltex control the image, is that they have their team design everything that happens, and then the franchises roll it out essentially. Yeah. So in terms of cost, as I said, the budget was $3 million. They were able to produce the project for 2.85, saving the client $150,000. The time estimated for the project was 20 weeks. They were able to finish construction within the 19th week, ensuring handover occurred in the 20th week. And now quality is where I thought we could start to put all of the report components into the PowerPoint slide to make sure that it kind of ran smoothly. So MGB quality developments pride ourselves on quality projects during the stages of all stages of the project, including, and then that's when we would list each one of the topics, and then maybe go into them in more detail. So I thought maybe if we just allowed one slide for each of those.
How did you want to break that part up?
Don't know. I'm happy for you guys to throw some ideas on as to. Obviously, we can rearrange them so that so if everyone does maybe 2 of those slides, 3 of those slides, however we want to work that, we'll just rearrange them so that each one of us talks consistently, so we're not chopping and changing.
Jumping back and forth.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking. So it kind of still touches on the fact that we need to include each one of those headings, but it also ticks the box in terms of bidding for someone's business. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Like it? Do you not like it?
I really do like it.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ticking that. I like it.
Yeah. Obviously, as I said, it's not pretty. I work in marketing, so it's killing me to show you guys this the way it is. But I'll make it clear and I'll make it all fancy and things. But I didn't want to obviously go too far without everyone liking the idea. So happy to hear what you guys think.
Yeah, no, I think you've done a really good job with the format of it. So basically we just have to find out who's doing what and just get it underway. Yeah.
Guys, what do you think?
I like it. I reckon it's good. Did he say how long per slide? Was it like 30 seconds per slide or something?
Yeah, so he said don't go. The detail was vague. Essentially, he said there's no time requirement. However, please don't go over 30 seconds per slide, and 8 minutes in total was what I took from that.
Yeah, I got that too.
Reading through.
They don't give away too much, do they?
No.
But I thought the good thing about maybe speaking with him on Monday is that if I can, I need to get the PowerPoint, or at least my side of the PowerPoint presentation done this weekend. So I need to tick that off. So we'll have something to show him at least on Monday to see if we're on track, to see if we're kind of fitting the bill. So I thought that was probably beneficial.
So is he saying basically 8 minutes per presentation is like what they maximum expect? So
yeah. I would like to say to him, because we have 5 people, I think that it's fair to maybe allow 2 minutes per person. So if we work on 10 minutes, I think that that's fair. All the other teams only have 4 from what I've seen. So maybe we can ask for a bit of leeway there to ensure that we kind of fit it all in.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
okay.
Amanda, what were you still covering? Introduction, preliminaries, and your second choice?
Well, we can all decide now. I really don't mind. Yeah, I'm happy to do whatever.
What does everyone else want to do? Because I know you mentioned earlier that everyone should do, how many on the sides, what the side topics were there?
So we just ran through those, and I'm pretty sure we've ticked all of them between us except maybe one. So I think there's only one. I don't know if you've got the list there, Matt or Sonia.
No, I don't know.
No, that's all right. Yeah, so here they are. Can you still see my screen? How embarrassing. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So Sonia was doing number 3. I'm doing number 4. Is anyone doing flooring?
Drag it onto
Yeah,
your.
me.
Oh, cool. Okay, so Vic, you're doing 5. Cladding systems. Now, I don't really know if that's applicable to this project because they're precast with concrete panels. There is no cladding on the outside, so it's not like a Bunnings building where they could colour bond custom orb sheeting or anything on the outside. So I really don't know if cladding is applicable.
There's nothing to talk about there.
No,
really.
that's what I thought. So we'll get rid of that. Structural timber applications is not applicable either because it's a steel frame construction. So I thought we need to get rid of that, as is masonry. So I thought that those 3 we could just get rid of.
That works out well then.
Yeah, because they're not, there would be nothing to talk about, as Scott said.
So there's nothing left over.
So then roofing, that was you, Scott?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, am I talking over top?
Yep, roofing.
Internal fit out.
Yeah, that would be the only one that
Matt.
discussing or has based their project on, the topic on. So yeah, I guess that one.
So whether we include it or whether we take it out, it's up to you
think
guys. I'm happy to do a bit of a quick slide with information, or we take it out.
I think we should, in my opinion, focus on what we've kind of already done. Like, so say like me building substructures, the framing systems, like.
There she goes.
You there?
Hello, Sonia.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you, can't see you. Yeah.
Really? Oh, sorry, it must have just dropped out.
Hello?
You're there?
That's all right. So sorry, you're saying in your opinion? Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. So basically, like, just keeping to what we're discussing in our topic areas. Otherwise, if we start going into, say, talking about internal fit outs, none of us have really done the backup work behind it. And I think it's going to take up time that we can be discussing what we've already kind of learned.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm
So just focus on our.
Yeah, I just think.
I think that if it was an important one, like if it was, for example, the building substructure, like if we just did not acknowledge that at all, I think it would be a problem. But in because it's internal fit out, I think we can get away with not talking about it, and it's not impacting the flow of how it was built or the construction process.
Yeah.
Well, could you touch on that area under like internal like services, like Matt's?
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah. I think we lost Sonia maybe again.
No.
Yeah. Otherwise, as I said, I'm happy to put the information in. It's not a lot of work. I think it would be more the fact that the foodiery, so there's a catering outlet and the counter, and there's a huge cool room and things. So I'm happy to put like a bit of detail in there from just what I know with the project. If you want to include it, that's totally fine. I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, we just don't mention it. Happy for you guys to decide.
How was it fitted out? Is it?
Let me just look
Artwork or-
at the grading criteria. Yeah, so it doesn't, not even in the grading criteria doesn't mention anything about having to mention each topic area. it doesn't really state that in the presentation description either.
What was internal fit out? It was just Doug, wasn't it?
So there, just from memory of what I saw, that there's a large part of it is a cool room, an internal cool room that they can access from behind. The front of that cool room is the drinks fridge. So that would be a large component of the fit out. The counter where you pay, and then just the shelving essentially for the rest of the stock. Someone sounds funny. Is that you, Victoria?
Sorry, I'm just leaving my friend's house.
Oh, you're right. I'm good.
But I'm still here.
We can see your chin.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All good.
I'm just trying to get in the car.
No, you're all good. Just didn't want you to start, picking your nose or something and not realise it's not there. All good.
Okay, I got it.
All good. Sure. All right. So who votes don't include fit out, and who votes put it in? And I'm happy to put in some detail.
What point are the fit outs?
It's number 10.
Can we just ask him?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're speculating. What would say? Cool.
And we're going to be talking to them on Monday anyway, so it's not a massive wait to kind of just ask them. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I'll put a slide in there for now with just the heading, and then we'll talk to Shokri on Monday and ask his advice on what we
All right, I'll put a comment in here about asking Monday.
How many slides do we have total there?
So at the moment, 17. But having said that, I think that the first 6 will go really quick. So I think that I could probably smash out that first 6 in a minute, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
So that would get us up to this point. And then it really just goes into cost and time. Again, that's pretty quick. From the quality part, I think is where we need to be spending the majority of our allowable time, because that's, I think, where we're going to get the most marks.
We might not even need 2 minutes.
Yeah, maybe not.
Sorry, what did you say, Victoria?
Oh, I was just going to say maybe we might not need 2 minutes each.
Yeah.
Because you know how you always sound quicker than you actually think it is?
Yeah, generally when we're talking, it's always faster than, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, how about we all aim for about 2 minutes, but give or take 30 seconds each?
Yeah.
Because I feel like some part, someone's going to land with something that they need to clarify 10 seconds more than someone else, or so on. So.
Well, Amanda, you'll have yours done by the weekend, won't you?
Well, providing everyone's kind of happy now to decide on who narrates what, I'll have mine done. Well, I need to have it done by Sunday night at the latest. So
yeah.
And we will just we'll be able to work around Amanda's how long we should try and sort of focus on our slides.
I'll make sure I don't go over 2 minutes. I'll try and stick to that kind of 1 minute 30 maybe.
So sorry, Amanda, what time exactly are you leaving? Like what day are you leaving?
So I'm not leaving till Friday, but I do have to do, are you guys doing construction scheduling as well?
I've already done that.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's my other subject. So I've got 2 quizzes to do for that topic next week. Also working 3 days before we go. So I won't really have time to do the PowerPoint past Sunday. Obviously, I'll check in with you guys on the Thursday night at the next meeting, but I just wanted to get my component done over the weekend.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. No, just so I kind of know in case I needed to contact you during next week at all.
Yeah, I'll be fine until Friday. We leave on Friday.
Yeah, so who's going to resume with the PowerPoint presentation? Because I'm more than happy to take that on and finalise it at the end if you're not.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You're familiar with PowerPoint? Do you have,
Yeah.
you're able to, awesome, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I operate a Mac. I've got the PowerPoint app on my computer, so that's fine. I can continue that.
All right, cool. All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, then do you want to allocate who's doing what in terms of these headings, or we'll just obviously stick to what you're doing in the report?
Spoke about.
Yeah,
Yep.
stick to our respective areas, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you do, and Amanda, you do the start bit, I suppose, and I'm doing the conclusion. But who's doing the 1 and 2, I suppose?
Yeah, good question. Yeah.
So as in site investigation and preliminaries?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're spread. They're spread.
I'm happy to do prelims because that's also something else that I've discussed. So I can just do a narration of that as well.
Well, that might work well if you're doing, so you're doing substructure, Sonia, aren't you? Yeah. So maybe if we rework this a little bit and we do site investigation first, maybe.
And then I can get straight through.
Yeah, and then you can look after those two.
Yeah.
Framing is me.
What was one again? What one was prelims, wasn't it? Or,
Yeah. So Sonia will do prelims and the building substructure.
yep. And then.
So framing is me. That's going to be.
Is there any way that we can kind of do like an MP4 or a voiceover and send that as an attachment, and then somehow I can include that at the end into the PowerPoint, like kind of.
Have you ever done a narrated PowerPoint before?
No.
Have you? No. Okay. So I'll show you how to do that for any. So up here somewhere.
From memory, I'm pretty sure there is a way that you can input sound.
So if you click on that where it says record slideshow, what that does is it opens up the slideshow and it literally begins recording your voice. What you see there on the left-hand side is what it's showing you. And then from a presenter's point of view, it shows you the next slide so that you can start talking about that before we click over. So all you literally have to do is press that button, start talking, and it will narrate your slide.
Yeah.
And then when you finish narrating, I think there's a stop button, but I can't see it because all you guys are in front of it. And then that essentially saves the sound file to the PowerPoint presentation so that all we have to send through is the PowerPoint presentation. So we don't need to split it into an MP4 and then attach two files or try and mush them together. It's all saved in the PowerPoint.
Yeah. Okay.
So, so it's good. It's good. And I know that someone else commented saying that they weren't able to upload theirs because it was such a large file or something. So he's
because they wanted to convert it to video because that's what it's.
Yeah.
Like,
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Because it's one PowerPoint, will we just take turns at narrating our version?
Correct.
And then we just pass it on to the next person?
Yeah. So if I'm going first, I'll narrate that first bit and then I'll send it on to whoever's going to go second, and you need to use that same PowerPoint file to then narrate your slides and then pass it on to the next.
Well, how does that affect you have leave whole slide, or does it only narrate your slides?
Sorry, I didn't catch that, Matt.
So does it narrate your slides, or if we start playing around with our bits, does it affect your slide?
As long as you don't delete them, that should be okay.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So then after you finish narrating, my little one's just woken up, so I may need to dive out and see her in a second. So after you finish,
you got time associated with it.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, that's what I was trying to show. There's a little icon, like a little sound icon that comes up on the ones that have. Sorry guys. So on the PowerPoint slide, there's like a little speaker symbol at the bottom right-hand side, which shows you that there's a sound file attached to that slide. So just never delete that one, and it should be fine to have it as a running file. Okay. I'm thinking probably to drop it in the Dropbox might be easier for everyone to access. Yeah. Instead of trying to email or forum it.
Put that in the forum, the link to that Dropbox.
Good question. If
Yeah.
not, I'll put it there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can we just make sure that we're
Just getting back to narration. So, Sonia, you're doing 1.
yeah. So one.
And
Yeah.
so, Victoria, which do you want me to do? Because I don't know who, apparently. Taking that as an I'll do it. Okay, cool.
My baby's crying. I'm just going to go and wake hubby up because I think he's sleeping through it. I will be back. Sorry, guys. Did I miss something? Sorry, you guys waiting for me? What am I? Are we talking?
No, I'm waiting for someone to continue.
Okay. So where were we up to, Matt? So we're just saying who's going to narrate which slides? Is that what you're...
Yeah, so Victoria, I'm assuming I'll do 2. Yeah, no.
Yep, cool. Sounds good. Vic, are you there?
Yep. Sorry.
So Matt's going to do number 2, if you're happy with that,
Number
because
2.
you've done that one as well. Cool.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're doing the intro and the site?
Me?
Yeah.
No, Amanda's doing intro.
Yep.
I'll do conclusion and site investigation. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds good. Yep.
So does that mean our voices will just be a bit scattered through the PowerPoint?
I think they're going to have to be honest, unless someone's
Yeah.
prepared to take on my framing one, which is smack bang in the middle. I think that we're just going to have to scatter them, which is, it's fine. I'm comfortable with that. If you guys are comfortable with that.
Yeah.
I don't mind. What point is the framing? Is that point 4?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Did you want me to do your one and mine together?
Yeah, if you're happy to do that, that will probably flow pretty well. That'll be good.
I can do that.
Yep.
Because I think that's the only thing that's out of place.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Done.
Sounds good.
And Scott, is Scott Rubin Systems?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry, my internet's doing funny things.
Oh, that's all right. I was doing that before.
So you're doing roofing, Scott? Cool. That sounds good. So then if we did then do internal fit outs, Scott, would you be happy to narrate that, just being that it is so close to yours?
Yeah, I can do. I have to do a bit more research on that because I've sort of been overlooking that on purpose, really.
Yeah.
Oh, look, honestly, I don't think they're really asking for it.
I don't think we'll need to either. And as you said, Sonia, I think that's going to really cut down how much time we can spend on the topics that we know really well because we've just done a report on them. So.
Yeah. I'd rather spend longer talking about something I've actually researched.
Me too.
Yeah.
So we'll just cross that one out.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll delete this one.
So was someone doing services facilitation? Yeah, so are you doing that as well as your conclusion and site investigation? Matt?
Yeah, that was what I was asking for.
Yeah, all good. I'm just jotting these down so I know.
Hey guys, I'm going to have to go. Baby's screaming the house down. Sorry. But I'll have a look at the minutes once you post them, Matt, if that's all right.
I've been recording this anyway.
I'm sure I actually
Cool. Sounds good.
I'll double check that.
And I'll keep working on that PowerPoint over the weekend and send it all through for you guys on Sunday night, so you can have a bit of a squeeze before our meeting with the teacher on Monday. Is that okay?
Yeah, and I'll collaborate with you about your part, Amanda, just for me to narrate it for you.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, guys. Sorry, I've got to go.
Okay.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I suppose probably should have.
I guess, yeah, that's basically the PowerPoint presentation organized then. I was just going to say, with the Part A, we have officially agreed that we'll do because I and combine them at the end, or we can just submit them individually. But I wasn't sure if you had already agreed to what was happening to that.
The Part A?
Yeah, Part A, because I know we could submit.
Part A is just an individual submission.
Yeah, but I was just confirming that they're definitely going ahead because I know that there was 2 options with that.
Oh, yeah, no. I think Amanda's already submitted hers, and so have I.
Okay, easy.
Yeah.
I know that was an option to do it as a collaboration, but that's all right. I just wanted to confirm that.
Probably easier as well.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I just wanted to confirm with you guys. That's all good. Yeah, I guess that's about it.
Well then, Scott.
Has anyone else got anything to add?
I'm good.
I'm
I think
okay.
we've sorted it all out.
Yeah.
Next meeting.
Will be next Thursday.
Yep, we're cool with that.
Right.
Yeah, because I think we moved it from the Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will really help me out, guys. Because I do work late nights and Fridays, as well as every day during the week. So it's quite full on.
Yeah, I've just got to change it in the meeting scheduler, so you guys will get the notification for the new date and time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
What was
we'll see you on the Monday at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Does we send that invite out, or do we have to prepare that meeting ourselves?
I think the teachers sent an invite.
Okay. All good. All good.
Meeting. Are we planning on catching up after Thursday next week, or?
We can discuss that next meeting.
We probably
we'll have time.
Yeah, we've got heaps of time until the presentation's due to be submitted.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we need to, we can catch up.
Yeah.
Probably a couple
we'll
more
see
times.
where everybody's at by next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
We'll sort of gauge off that. Okay, buddy. All right, guys, I'm going to have to put my little one to sleep. It's past 9 o'clock, yeah.
All good.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'll see you on Monday, okay?
No worries. See you then.
All right, bye.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I guess, should we just conclude the meeting here then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy. Well, I'll see you guys on Monday.
Yep. Okay. See you then.
Yeah. See you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.